guys, can you believe it's now 2023? That means it's a whole year since I read for you last. No, it doesn't really, does it? It means it's a month since I read for you last, and a month since we last had a meditation. So let's start with that meditation. Take some nice deep breaths in. Allow yourself to just be. Don't think about anything. Those thoughts that come, just let them come and go. Let them come with the inward breath and release them with the outward breath. Just focus upon that breathing in and out. There's no need to change your breathing. There's no need for deep breathing. Just breathe normally, focusing on that inward and outward breath, allowing your thoughts to come and go. And then I want you to imagine that you're walking down a pathway that leads to a wood. It's quite a dense wood, and yet you can see when you get there that there's dappling light coming through the trees, shining a way for you to follow. Follow that pathway. Be aware of the things that surround you. Be aware of those trees, of the smells, of the flowers. Look out for those birds and those rabbits and any other kind of wildlife that's in those woods. You're perfectly safe. There's nothing there to harm you. As you come out the other side of the wood, the path leads you towards a waterfall. It's a beautiful waterfall. The water is gushing down the side of the hill, making a lovely roar as it hits the floor below. There's a path that leads behind that waterfall. Be aware you will get wet, but don't worry, because when you come back out, because we're in a meditation, you will soon dry again. So walk behind that waterfall. Look out through the wall of water. See how it changes the perspective of the world beyond. Just allow yourself to be there, listening to the water as it gushes down outside, the roar as it hits the floor beneath it. You can stay there for as long as you like, but when you're ready, retrace your steps. Come back through the wood. The clothes are dry. Go back along the pathway until it leads you back to where you started. Then have a nice stretch. Wriggle your fingers and your toes. And just go about your daily routine. So that's our meditation for this month, guys. But what about the tarot card reading? Isn't it time for one of those as well? I sometimes think that it is. So here we go. 3 cards for you to interpret in whatever way that you wish. So here we go, guys. What date is it today? It's the 11th of January. Goodness gracious me. So 11, E-L-E-V-E-N-T-H, J-A-N-U-A-R-Y. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. First of all, someone that's listening to this afternoon will know that it's their birthday, or it's a celebration, or indeed it may be somebody's birthday that's no longer with us, or their anniversary. But there's something that's worth celebrating this week. I know for myself, this would mean that on Monday, it was my grandfather's birthday. He was well over 100 if he was alive. Unfortunately, he passed when he was 66. But that doesn't mean that we can't acknowledge the fact that it was his birthday. And I did. So no matter what it is, acknowledge that fact, celebrate that birthday, that anniversary, because it is that celebrating and that love bond that keeps you and that person together. The next card we've got is the 4 of Pentacles. And this is coming to warn you not to sit and think. This year is a year of action, not of thinking. That doesn't mean you haven't got to think at all. But it does mean that you need to think carefully. You need to make those decisions quickly. And by quickly, I mean, you need to make them within the day. So if you can't make them in that first minute or two, try again in 20 minutes, 30 minutes time. Still no response? Then sleep on it. If you still haven't made a decision, well, actually you have. It's not for you at this time. So let that opportunity, that situation just go. And remember, you may have been a victim in the past, but 2023, you're a victor. You're here. You've survived. Trust in that and know that you're worthy. I'll see you again next month, and thank you for listening to me. Thank you. Bye.